if you feel like your kids are just creating mischief and you're not quite sure how to make it stop, we're going to cover it in this video because I'm going to tell you, kids do not make chaos. I know it's huge. And I'm going to give you 3 steps to how you can solve that issue right now. So, hey, I am Joanne Crone. I'm the founder of No Guilt Mom. Welcome to the No Guilt Mom YouTube channel. This is where we help you prioritize yourself. And by prioritizing yourself, you're going to be a better, a happier parent and the role model for your kids instead of a martyr. So right now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right below. That helps more people learn about the channel. And we're going to dig into it because this tip is going to help reduce your stress levels. You're not going to be as reactive when you see your kids causing mischief or causing chaos because you're going to know exactly what is going on. Now, here's what I mean by kids don't cause chaos. It's all what the adults kind of make it in their minds to be, because they don't intentionally make our lives hard. Kids don't. Really, it's all how we see the issue. So if you see your kids like throwing toys across the room or like going to the game shelf, taking like all the cards out of that one game board and that game box and putting them all around the floor, like they're not just intentionally causing a mess. They're actually trying to create something. They're trying to do something. Now, that is not to say that you should continue to let it happen. This is not the type of parenting we're talking about here. We're not saying that kids are creative beings and they should be left to make messes and we just go and clean them up. That is not advisable in any means. But what I am saying is that when you see that mess being made, know that kids are creative beings. Okay, we're in that mindset. Second, get curious. Know that kids want to do the best they can. They really do. They don't want to make you mad. They don't want to make other people mad at them. They don't want to cause trouble. They're really trying to do the best they can. So when you see them creating a mess or you see them doing something potentially dangerous, like standing on top of the kitchen table and deciding to launch themselves off of it, I'm talking about some 4-year-olds I know right here. It's not a horrible situation. Rather, I want you to think, what are they trying to do? And even go ask them, hey, bud, what are you trying to do here? Instead of being like, no, don't, stop. So here's what it looks like usually. Oh my gosh, get off that table. You're going to hurt yourself. Versus, hey, bud, what are you trying to do here? Here, let me help you down from there. It's a much calmer reaction, and we're going to find out exactly what your kid is trying to accomplish. Now, they might say something like, I want to see if I could fly. And then that's a great time to come in with a conversation to say, oh yeah, flying sounds really great. However, I'm afraid you're going to hurt yourself if you try flying right here. And so then 3, find another way that they can accomplish what they want. Now, this is not to say that you need to have everything set up ahead of time. You do not. Please do not set everything up ahead of time. In parenting, we cannot predict every single fiasco that's going to happen. And I say fiasco in a very loving, understanding way because kids, they have very creative solutions for problems, right? Instead, say the flying example. With that, you could be like, hey, you're going to hurt yourself right here. But if we put some cushions on the floor right by the couch, what if you try flying over there? And then you show them a safe way to accomplish what they want and a way that you won't end up in the kids' ER for 6 hours that night because of a broken bone, which has happened to me in my family. So know that kids are creative creatures. Get curious to figure out what they want and then help them find another way to achieve what they want. And using those 3 steps, you are going to be less reactive. Your stress level is going to lower because you're not going to think that your kids are intentionally causing trouble. Rather, they are trying to do something in a creative way that not be the best way to accomplish them, you know? I mean, I have 4-year-old nephews and they come up with constant ways to push their parents' boundaries. One of these 4-year-olds has taken to screaming in parking lots every time their parents try to pick them up. And he says, no, bad guys. So I know kids have very creative ways of dealing with issues. That issue in particular, if we take it through our steps again, first of all, know that kids are creative beings. Okay, we're in that mindset. Second, figure out what they're trying to accomplish. When the screaming happens, hey, bud, what's going on here? And with this 4-year-old in particular, he just didn't want to leave the restaurant. He didn't want to leave his cousins. And so then, 3, find another way to accomplish that task. Hey, what if your cousins hold your hands and we all walk to the car together? It's a great solution. And it's one that made that 4-year-old happy. Right now, can you give me a quick thumbs up for this video? I would so appreciate you. And tell me the last thing that your kid has done in a rather creative way that has kind of made you want to explode. These 3 steps are going to help lower your stress level and make you much calmer. So remember, the best mom is a happy mom. Take care of you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.